It's kind of between frames, so I thought it was kind of cool.
Diplomat, according to the New York Times. His latest book, Losing Faith, is currently #1 on that publication's bestseller list. Thanks for being with us, Paula. You have had
in some sense,
this last couple of years.
Can't really make this up.
You know what I was thinking?
The lion, Leo, yellow. And I bought my bananas, my banana bread bananas, cheap, at the store this morning. So just furthering the yellow and black deal, plus maybe a couple other things.
The human race. Is the world fundamentally a better place because of science?
I picked these today. Black-eyed Susans. They're one of my favorite flowers. For a long time, they were my favorite flower. I'll have to look into why they're called Black-eyed Susans. Of course, these look a little purpley. I've often thought they look browny of an eye. And purple being the complementary color of yellow, that's cool. I was thinking about calling them brown-eyed Susans, then I thought, wait a minute, I don't know who Black-eyed Susan is, and I don't want to disparage her, so I'm going to have to look into that. I picked flowers for myself so that I might have them, so that I might continue further on the yellow and black thing, or yellow and dark color thing. But I also picked a daisy because I love daisies. I also had a yellow cat named Daisy when I was young. Got hit by a car when I was in high school, or just after high school. It was an awesome cat. I used to sit down on the bank that overlooked about an acre field at my folks' house and just kind of sit there. It was nice to watch the trees at the end of the field. And Daisy would just kind of slowly wander up, sit just out of arm's reach with me, watching sometimes, and that was nice. Very chill cat. As it turns out, Daisy was a dude, and we didn't know that when we named Daisy Daisy. But he was a kick-ass cat. And then I picked these purple flowers because I've been very curious about them, and I don't know what they are. And their structure, the way the leaves grow, is really cool. It almost looks like every other, one in the other, one in the other, but then they kind of line up, so I wonder if like one side does one ratio and one side does the other. I don't know. But it's got this like really cool two-ness. And it's got this really cool three-ness at the top. And I don't know whatness this is. But the flowers smell really nice when you crush them. It also looks very caterpillary. So perhaps in some, potions or whatever, maybe this is referred to as a caterpillar, much as I think yarrow is referred to as squirrel's tail. I don't know. Or feathers. And then the other reason for picking this was because I thought it would be nice to pick flowers for myself. And then it made me think and wonder about like a romance with oneself. Like some of the, I've had an abysmal history with women, but there's been some really nice moments here and there, and it's always centered around, I guess, the idea of pretty much romance. And not to say that there haven't been like physical things that have been exciting, or not to say that there haven't been, you know, other non-physical and non-romantic experiences with girls who are my friends, which were very fulfilling as well in other ways. But I'm pretty much a sucker for romance, you know. And I just thought, well, wouldn't it be nice to create a romance with myself, you know? And it just seems so ridiculous because I don't feel that way about myself, and isn't that a shame, you know? Something to think about. Giving flowers to myself. Creating a romance with myself, so to speak. Why wouldn't I do that? Why don't we do that? I don't know. And then I've been working more on this X to the X thing. I don't know if I'll post that. I don't know if this will come first or the other things I've been working on will come first. This is a really interesting page, but I'm running out of memory, and I think I'll have to talk about it later. But it has to do with the way in which you break up the ratios below 0. Whether you get this line and these 2 lines, or if you just get these 2 lines, or if you get from ratio to ratio, if you get one of the pink, 3 of the green, 1 of the yellow, 3 of the green, 1 of the pink, or if you get 1 of these, 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 which seems to be tied up with prime numbers times 2, or prime numbers to a power times 2, seems to make this go do, yellow, green, pink, green, yellow, green, pink, green, yellow, green, pink, green. And if it doesn't do that, then it appears not to be 2 times a prime number, or a prime number to a power. So it might be a test to exclude prime numbers. I guess there's probably already those, but I'll have to look further. But I get up to 11 on it, and pretty much by the time you get to 11, that's it. But maybe not. I'll have to see more. Romance. Never mind love. Oh, real love. Love beyond romance. That's the big project.